Okay, we are on to lesson 3.1. So we're going to start out with some vocabulary. We have the quadrants. We have quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. Our coordinate plane is where we plot our coordinates in an ordered pair. Can be written as x comma y. Remember, our coordinate plane has an x-axis and a y-axis. Moving on down here, labeling coordinates. This should be all a review from previous math classes. But to start, if we look at A, we go over and we see that A, the x is 5, so the first number is going to be 5, and the y meets up at 6. For B, our x is -5, and our y is 5. Our C is -2, 3. Our D is -2, -2. Our E is 3, -4. And our F is 2, -6. You also should be able to know how to plot points. So if A is -4, 3, that means that my x is -4 and my y is 3. So I'm always going to start at the origin. I'm going to go left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 3. And plot that as point A. Okay, graphing a function with a given domain. So some of this is a little bit of review, but remember that domain is the same thing as our x values. So we have a function, y equals 2x minus 1, and we have a domain, which this should actually be -2, -1. We have a domain. They give us the x values that they want us to plug into the function. So you're going to take each value starting at -2 and plug it into the function to see what y spits out to be. So if we're plugging in -2 for x, we would do y equals 2 times -2 minus 1. You would simplify from here. 2 times -2 is -4 minus 1. Y equals -5. Do the same thing with -1. If we plug in -1, y equals 2 times -1 minus 1. 2 times -1 is -2. -2 minus 1, -3. And so on. You would go ahead and keep doing all of that work. And then you would just graph those coordinates, okay? So -2, -5, -1, -3, 0, -1, 1, 1, and 2, 3. You are not to connect these because that would be saying that the spaces in between here are also included in the function. But they only gave you these x values to work with.